Center.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire Mississippi Valley State University community, I bring you greetings this evening and welcome you all here to our beautiful campus. This program is just so important, and one of those programs that we really instill in our students, the importance of understanding our history and realizing how that history helps us guide our present and our future. So I want to thank you all for being here this evening. And for those this is the first time being on our campus, welcome to the educational oasis here in the Mississippi Delta. We really pride ourselves on providing that community understanding and outreach for our students and our alumni. Understanding the importance of what? Giving back. And realizing that we all need each other and support each other as we guide our future. Here at the university, we have an 8-word vision. And those 8 words are one goal, one team, one valley, in motion. That one goal speaks of student success. All that we do is geared towards our students being successful, both in the classroom and beyond. That one goal is university and community stakeholders, like all of us gathering here tonight, working together. That one valley is school pride, second to none. Ladies and gentlemen, we love us some Mississippi Valley State University. We really do. And that in motion speaks more than just those 2 words. It really embodies what we do here at the university to assure our students have experiences and exposure to opportunities like here tonight. Understanding again the importance of what history means and how we use that to guide our present and our future. So again, I greet you all on behalf of the Valley family. I know this is going to be an outstanding night, a lot of information, and I really do want to appreciate again that you all chose Mississippi Valley State University as a partner with this to assure, again, we continue to build and grow. So thank you all.
Good evening, everyone. As the mayor of Itabena, I am honored to be among you tonight for this momentous occasion. I extend to you warm greetings from the city of Itabena as we come to join together to not only remember those who have gone before us and their sacrifices and the legacy for which they have given to us, but I hope that our resolve is strengthened and that our passion is stirred so that we will continue the work that they begun and that we will work together for a brighter future for all of us. Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight for the opening of the 70th Anniversary Commemoration of Emmett Till at Mississippi Valley State University's campus. My name is Patrick Weems, and I have the distinct honor and privilege of being the Executive Director of the Emmett Till Interpretive Center in Sumner, Mississippi. On this anniversary, we reflect on the changes we have seen over the last 70 years, while also recognizing the work that remains. Over the next 3 days, we have about 400 people joining us in person, as well as our friends who will be joining live stream. We gather to remember Emmett and his mother and pay tribute to the role they play in American history. A big thank you to the National Park Foundation for sponsoring tonight's performance. This event would not be possible without their support. We're grateful to MADDRAMA from Jackson State University, and a big thank you to Dr. Mark Henderson for your partnership in helping us honor the memory of Emmett tonight. We hope you find tonight's performance moving and heart-changing. Thank you.
Let us give President Briggs, Mayor Tyus Williams, and Mr. Williams another round of applause, please. At this time, please welcome to the stage Ms. Barbara Bayman, Coordinator of Speech Communication, Director of Theater, and Instructor of Speech in the Department of Communication here at Mississippi Valley State University. Ms. Barbara Bayman.
Good evening. Good evening. Does my heart so good. It is my distinct honor to introduce a visionary leader and a trailblazer in the world of performing arts, Dr. Mark Henderson, along with the exceptional MADDRAMA troupe. Founded in 2004 on the campus of Jackson State University, MADDRAMA emerged as a dynamic platform for students passionate about the art of drama. What began as a local initiative quickly transformed into a force that has traveled far beyond the boundaries of campus life. Over the years, the group has toured extensively across the United States, gracing stages in Michigan, California, Alabama, Texas, North Carolina, Florida, Illinois, Louisiana, Tennessee, Georgia, and throughout the hospitality state of Mississippi. MADDRAMA's impact is undeniable. With a current membership of over 125 talented individuals, the troupe has earned the privilege of sharing the stage with luminaries such as Spike Lee, Nikki Giovanni, Vanessa Bell Galloway, Cornel West, Louis Farrakhan, and many others. Each performance is a testament to the group's artistry, dedication, and cultural relevance. At the helm of this incredible organization is Dr. Mark Henderson, an esteemed educator, visionary, and the founder and artistic director of MADDRAMA. He also served as the interim chair of the Department of Speech Communication and Theater at Jackson State University. Dr. Henderson's leadership has been instrumental in shaping MADDRAMA's success, cultivating an environment where creativity, excellence, and social consciousness converge. Please join me in giving a warm and enthusiastic welcome to the incomparable Dr. Mark Henderson and drama.
Listen. Come on. I have a story to tell. I got to tell this story before. I'm going to tell the story. I went to Canton High School in Jackson State. And Jackson State would host this festival, Communicative Festival of the Arts. And every year I would go in there and I would speak and I would win first place. And then one day, they brought this girl to the competition. And the results are second place from Canton High School, Mark Henderson, first place. And she's a testament of greatness. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm so glad to be here. Thank you all for inviting us. We are MADDRAMA from the campus of Jackson State University. And I'm not going to sit here and talk because, as the old Baptist hymn said, let the work I've done speak for me. And so what I'm excited about this performance is that we have a lot of young people. And we have people from Cincinnati and Miami and all those places. And they're like, oh my God, I've never seen this. So they have never been experienced that great Southern light. And so when they get these parts, they just don't learn the lines about Emmett. They learn the story of Emmett. They have to learn this stuff in depth, and we have conversation about it. So I'm proud that these young people are getting educated. And before I even move on, because at the end of the show, we're going to be excited, ready to enjoy each other. But I want to just take this time to thank Ms. Cynthia for inviting us. And I also want to recognize my musical staff, my musical director, the incomparable, great Jerry Smith, who serves on the faculty at Jackson State and also as the minister of music for the award-winning Mississippi Mass Choir. Yes, Barry, Adrian, and Braxton. These are all great people. And Lisa Patrick McDonough serves as my vocal coach, and you'll see her out on stage. She's playing the part of Mamie Till. So when you see her, you'll see that not only she's a great actress, she's also a very talented musician. I'm not going to hold you all up any longer. I present to you Take Me Back, A Journey of Unsettling Memories by MADDRAMA Performance Troupe.
"'Twas down in Mississippi, not so long ago, a young boy from Chicago walked through a southern door. This boy's fateful tragedy, you should all remember well. The color of his skin was black, and his name was Emmett Louis Till. Some men, they dragged him inside of a barn, and there they beat him up. They said that they had a reason, but I just can't remember what. They tortured him and did things too evil to repeat. There was screaming sounds inside of the barn. They were laughing out in the streets. Then they rolled his body down a gulf amidst the blood red rain. And then they threw his body in the waters wide to cease his screaming pain. The reason that they killed him there, I'm not sure it was no lie, was just for the fun of killing him and watching him slowly die. Emmett Louis Till. Emmett Louis Till. Emmett Louis Till. The night air was heavy. No cool breezes blow. The sounds of voices are worried and low, desperately wondering and desperate to know about Goodman, Schwerner, and Cheney. Come desperation and flickering hope. Reality grapples like a hand on the throat, for you live in the shadow of 10 feet of rope if you're Goodman, Schwerner, or Cheney. The nation was outraged and shocked through and through. He called J. Edgar Hoover. He don't know what to do. For they've murdered 2 white men and a black man too. Goodman, Schwerner, and Cheney. Goodman, Schwerner, and Cheney. Andrew Goodman, Michael Schwerner, and James Cheney. His name was Nick, and he wore his role alone, like thousands of others whose names would never be known. They tried to burn his home, and they beat him to the ground. But deep inside, they knew what it took to bring him down. The killer waited by his home, hidden by the night, as Ever stepped out of his car into the rifle's sight. He slowly squeezed the trigger, and the bullet left his side. It struck the heart of every man when Medgar Evers fell and died. They laid him in his grave while the bugle sounded clear. Laid him in his grave when victory was near. While we waited for the future, for freedom throughout the land, the country gained a killer. But the country lost a great, great man. Medgar Wiley Evers. Medgar Wiley Evers. Medgar Wiley Evers.
That cold autumn morning, no eye saw the sun. And Aggie Mae Collins, her number was 1. At the old Baptist church, they had nowhere to run. And the choirs kept singing of freedom. The clouds, they were gray. And the autumn winds blew. And Denise McNair brought the number to 2. The fountain of death was a creature they knew. And the choirs kept singing of freedom. The church, it was crowded, but no one could see that Cynthia Wesley's dark number was 3. Her thoughts and her prayers would shame you and me. And the choirs kept singing of freedom. Young Carol Robbins entered the door, and the number her killers had given her was 4. She asked for a blessing, but asked for no more. And the choir kept singing of freedom. And the choir kept singing of freedom. And the choir kept singing of freedom. And the choir kept singing freedom.
Good evening. Good evening. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to MADDRAMA's production of Take Me Back, a journey of unsettling memories. Our theatrical journey pays tribute to so many daring souls. For those who are American, our theatrical journey pays tribute to so many daring souls. For those who fought for African Americans, for civil rights workers. Now, over 50 years ago, Mississippi, a state sweltering in the heat of oppression and injustice, propelled itself into a national spotlight with the murders of 3 civil rights workers who fought for African Americans. They were tired of Black men and Black women, little Black boys and Black girls being reduced to less than humanity.
But thanks be unto God that they didn't have the kind of tiredness that made them want to sit down. But the kind of tiredness they had, it made them want to get up and run on. When they were being water hosed down, they still wanted to run. When they had to find comfort in a crowded jail cell, they still wanted to run. And when the number of Black bodies mounted up in the segregated South, those sick and tired fighters still wanted to run. So many lives were lost, but so much was accomplished. And tonight we pause to pay tribute to those who gave the ultimate sacrifice. Their memories are part of us in ways that we will never forget. In order to truly go forward, we must first go back and honor these precious memories. So tonight, as we go back, we want you to go back with us and honor the memories of those who suffered, bled, and died. So, let the journey begin. With us. Time, space, and the place. Back across the threshold of a new millennium of the mind.
Where history will meet the future. A time and a place where the visions were clearly written and undying hopes were etched into the heart of humanity, and the dreams that we dared to dream became our constant companion.
Come, where we will stand eye to eye and face to face with those who suffered, bled, and died.
To the place where we first believed, to the place where we first believed. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Hush, hush, somebody's calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Oh, my. What shall I do?
That
You can hear the dream, but hear the dream. Can you give me your ear for just a little that we may step forward? Lend me your mind so that you may fully understand the thread that connects yesterday to this day. You must know the history and heritage of ordinary people who did extraordinary things. And Barack Hussein Obama, first African American president. Somebody calling my name. Somebody calling my name. Somebody's calling my name. Oh my Lord. What shall I do? What shall I do? What shall I do to be saved? To save this generation and the generations yet unborn. What shall I do? What shall I do? The memory of those who suffered, bled, and died must be settled. The spirit of their contributions is tugging on the very fabric of who we are today. Mississippi River's covering up black bodies. The memories must be settled.
Motherless children forced to run in the bosom of Delta dirt. Their memories must be settled. Black girls finding no refuge in the world, temples of the great world. Their memories must be settled.
Young black men holding on to magnolia trees that offer no life support. For the unsettled memory of Emmett Till. For the unsettled memory of For the unsettled memory of Michael Schwartz. For the unsettled memory of Andrew Goodman. For the unsettled memory of James Shane.
For the unsettled memory of Cynthia Wesley. For the unsettled memory of Carol Roberts. For the unsettled memory of Denise McNair.
For all those who suffer. Do you remember me? Do you remember me? I gave my life a sacrifice because of me. Now you are free. You have a choice to lift your voice. Now all I want to know is, do you remember me? Oh, Do you remember what I stood for? Mm. And does it even matter anymore? I gave my life a sacrifice through storm and rain, through all the pain. You have a choice to lift your voice. All I want to know is, do you remember me?
In the Bible, Abraham had a son named Isaac. And you probably already know the story of how God instructed Abraham to take Isaac to the top of the mountain and offer him as a sacrifice unto God. And Abraham, in his obedience, he did just that. But just as Abraham was about to kill his son, he heard a voice from the heavens say, "Do thy son no more." And as Abraham lifted his eyes, he saw the ram that God had provided for the sacrifice. You see, in the summer of 1955, Emmett Lewis Till became this nation's sacrificial lamb. See, Emmett, all of 14, pleaded with his mother to let him go down south for the summer. And she agreed. 75 years and 1 day ago, August 27, 1955, Emmett Lewis Till was beaten and shot to death by 2 white men who threw his mutilated body in the Tallahatchie River near Money, Mississippi. And this horrific death, it helped spark the civil rights movement. And his mother, Mamie Till-Mobley, she was determined to not let her son's death be in vain.
Life was different for Emmett in Chicago. For both. That's what I called it. There had been no danger, no discrimination, and no deprivation. He lived life the way it was supposed to be lived, without limitation. It wasn't only that he was taught that he was just as good as anyone else. He was made to feel that way in every way. He always had that awareness simply because of the way the people treated him, the respect they showed. I had never had a reason to feel the kind of anxiety that I felt about that trip to Mississippi, that I felt about his safety in Chicago. Even though I knew he would be with other folks who knew how Black things work for Black folk in the South, I knew I couldn't leave anything to chance. I knew I had to give him the talk. It was the talk that every Black parent had with every child who went down south back then. It might have been a time of great Black migration to cities in the north, but in the summer, there were quite a few kids from cities in the north who went down south to visit relatives. And honey, for our kids, this was as close to a summer camp as they were going to get. And so we went through the drill. I knew I had to talk to Bo about strange things in a strange new place, things that lay in wait for him. He had to understand that he would no longer be in Chicago, and that meant he had to act different. I just wanted him to be aware of this at all times. This was so important to me. So we went through the drill. Emmett, Bo, get out here so I can talk to you. And quit all the skipping and hopping. This is serious business, baby. Now look, Mama knows you're getting ready to go on vacation. Mama wants you to have a good time. Okay?
Can't wait, Mama.
Listen, baby, listen at me. It's serious business.
Mama, this.
Now, when you go down there to Mississippi, don't you talk to them white folk.
I'm not gonna talk to people.
Listen, baby, and you only talk if you're spoken to.
Mama, you know I know that.
Listen at me. And how do you respond?
Mama, come on, Mama. This is
How do you respond, Emmett?
Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir.
Son, I done told you this serious business. And baby, if you walking down the street and you see a white woman walking towards you, lower your head, baby. Don't you look her in the eye. You wait until she passes you by, then you get back on the sidewalk. Emmett, don't look back, baby. If you have to humble yourself, just do it, Emmett. Get down on your knees if you have to. It all seems so incredible to him.
Mom, it can't be that bad.
Oh, it's worse than that. Now, I couldn't bear the thought of seeing my baby get down on his knees in front of some white man. But you know, I figured that putting that image in his head would make him think about everything he did once he got to Mississippi. Every encounter. I just wanted him to be careful. Emmett just listened. He finally spoke up again.
Mama, you know I know how to act.
Oh, baby.
You taught me how to act, Mama.
Baby, you my only son.
I love you, Mama. Okay, I gotta go put this packet for the train come, Mama, okay?
On August 20, 1955, Emmett just barely got on that train to Mississippi. And we could hear that whistle blowing. And as Emmett was running up those stairs, I said, "You didn't kiss me. Now, how do I know I'm going to ever see you again?" He turned around, gently scolding me and said, he rolled down those steps, gave me a big kiss, and as he turned to go back up the steps again, he pulled off his watch and said,
Here, Mama, take this. I don't need it.
You sure, baby?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sure.
Well, what about your ring? He was wearing his father's ring for the very first time.
You know, I think I'm gonna keep it, Mama. You know, show my friends in Mississippi.
Sure, baby?
Yeah. One more hook before I go. I love you, Mama. I'm gonna miss you. Okay, the train's about to leave, Mama. I gotta go, Mama, okay? I'm gonna write you when I get there, okay? I love you, Mama. Bye. I love you. Bye.
As the train left the station, I began to feel weak. My heart started racing, and so were my thoughts. Less than a week later, my baby's body was pulled out of the Tallahatchie River with a bullet in his skull. gouged out. Look like they just took a shovel and they dug my baby. My baby's forehead crushed on one side. And the only way they were able to identify my baby's body was because of his father's ring. He was wearing his father's ring for the very first time. Oh my God. My baby's 14-year-old body had been mutilated, all because he spoke to a white woman. And that old sheriff, the sheriff wanted the body buried quickly and only reluctantly returned to Chicago with an order that the coffin should remain closed. But I, Mamie Till-Mobley, I defied that order. Have you ever seen a beloved son on vacation? What about you, ma'am? Have you ever seen a beloved son on vacation? What about you back there? Have you ever seen a beloved son on vacation only to have him return to you in a pine box? So horribly beat and beat and battered and waterlogged that somebody had to tell you that this sickening sight was your son lynched. Do you want me to fix him up? That's what the undertaker asked me. Do I want him to fix him up? Well, sir, what kind of tools you got in your tool shed? Huh? With what you got, you think you can fix this up with? Can you breathe life back into my baby's body, Mr. Undertaker? No! I want you to fix him up. You that. I want you to let the whole world see what I saw. As I listened to that train pull out of the station of Money, Mississippi, carrying my baby on his journey, my innocent 14-year-old baby on his little journey, I reviewed everything. I considered every point of every detail that I ever made. Emmett, don't talk to the white lady. Emmett, get off the sidewalk. Emmett, yes, sir, yes, ma'am. I reviewed everything. I went over and over and over. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything. That's all. I just wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything. And as I wondered if I had done enough, wondered if I had done enough to prepare my baby for all of this, there was one thing that I was so sure of. I had not done enough to prepare myself. My baby, my innocent baby. Oh, my baby. Emmett. I knew I shouldn't have let my baby go down there. I knew it. I'm so sorry. Emmett. Shouldn't have let my baby go.
Please.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Nobody has to do my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, my baby. My baby. Oh, baby. I'm so sorry, Emmett. Emmett, I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me, baby? I didn't mean that to happen to you. Oh, my baby. I'm sorry, Emmett. I'm so sorry. Mama, sorry.
Sometimes a man starts out in life with nothing but a dream to call his own. And as that man is forced to travel a path that leads to an uncertain destination, he must stand steady and steadfast through it all. He must find his place and his purpose. He must seek the truth for his people and for the good of all humanity. Medgar found his place. Medgar found his purpose. And he spoke to the heart of humanity. Yes, he did. Medgar, he spoke to the soul of humanity. He spoke to all that was good, kind, and decent in us. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the field secretary of the Mississippi NAACP, Medgar Evans. Speak, Medgar. Speak.
Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you greetings from the Mississippi State Conference of the NAACP. I suppose you would not believe me if I said that my governor, Ross R. Barnett, sends you greetings. Well, he did not. The occasion for which we are gathered here today is a glorious one. It symbolizes a long struggle for human rights in this great country, and it commemorates the beginning of an organization that has uncompromisingly led in the fight for total democracy.
That's right.
So I'm sure that it is clear as to the reason why Governor Barnett does not extend to this gathering his official greetings and best wishes.
Yes, it is. Very clear.
I'm reminded by early American patriot Thomas Paine that these are the times that try men's souls. Those words were spoken during the early crisis of the history of this country. And today, those words accurately describe the mission of all of us who have waged a righteous battle for Americans of all racial groups. And especially that of the American Negro. We have come a long way. However, our job is not complete simply because we have made great strides in the field of human rights. We cannot give up now. But rather, it is necessary from this day forward that we make an increased devotion, let those precious rights we have gained be taken away. Let it not be said when the books of history are written about this momentous occasion that we slept while our precious rights are being taken away by those who would rather keep us in slavery. Those who are saying that we are doing all right. Ladies and gentlemen, I shall close by paraphrasing the Gettysburg Address. The world will little note, nor remember what we say here, but it can never forget what we do here. It is for us to live in reverence, to be dedicated to the unfinished work of those that fought here so nobly advanced. It is for us to be dedicated to the great task remaining before us. That this nation under God shall bring forth a new freedom. That the government of the people shall only be for the people and it shall not hurt
Fighting for freedom along the Mississippi roads and singing the Lord's song of righteousness in the unfamiliar backyard of the white supremacy. But how could he sing the Lord's song in a strange land?
See, he could because he knew that equality was not strange to humanity. He knew that freedom was not strange to humanity. So he sang his songs of freedom and equality for us all.
And God touched his mission, and he infused him with power and passion to speak among men and women whose hearts were hard and whose spirits were soiled by separation and supremacy.
And he spoke. And God touched his word. And they became comfort. They became melodious in the heart. They became for us a song. Yeah, God touched them, and he became our song.
I think that a song should be something more than a beautiful melody. Tell the story of truth and reality. I think that a song should be sung by a man who knows the meaning of true sorrow and the meaning of true love. I think that a song should be shared among friends. Then when friends are gone, the melody and meaning still lingers on. Tell of a good time. Tell of the bad. Tell when I'm happy or when I'm sad. Everything you touched in the song. You touched mine one day. All my burdens, they roll away.
You wrote a song that even the bees could hum. Everything you touched is a song. You turn a bird, that's a song. And the bird started to sing. Ooh, touch the lion, a song. And the lion began to roar. Ooh, touch the bell, that's the song. And the bird began to ring. And if you listen real close, everything in nature sing. Everything you touch is a song. You touched my life one day. Oh, you touch my life. I'm so glad you touch my life. You touch my life. I'm so glad that you touch my life. You touch my life. You touch my one day. All my burdens, they rolled away. The song that even the bees could Thank you, Mega, for being our song. Thank you. Get it? Fishnet? All right, you losing me.
Got it even better.
What is it? Here we go. Put your seatbelt on.
What has 4 eyes but still can't see?
I
got it. Me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
No, y'all not thinking. Use your head.
Okay.
A stove. A stove has 4 eyes.
Yep.
No, use your brain. Okay.
Uh,
What has 4
I
eyes
don't
and
know.
still can't see? Y'all not thinking. Mississippi.
What?
Mississippi. That's a state. What are you talking about?
You talking about my jokes?
It went over your
Ah,
head.
Boo.
MISSIS.
Okay. But our laughter did not last long. Soon our laughter began to turn into fear. To find yourself in the belly of the deep south, riding through the valley of the shadow of death, darker than 100 midnights, was the scariest feeling I had ever known.
You know, people often say that when you're faced with a life-threatening situation, you see your whole life flash before your eyes. But it was different for me. I saw my whole future flash before my eyes, and what I saw, it calmed me, eased my fears, gave me a sense of power that no mortal man could ever give or take away from me. I've always been told that our days here on earth are numbered and that we all have a purpose. See, as I think back to that night, 1964, you see, it began to make sense to me. I was chosen to change the course of history. Me, very little formal education and even less hope for a better future. But my body was manipulated by evil men who meant it for bad, but consecrated by God for the good of all humanity. You see, it is only when the sacrifices that we made causes men to love one another more that our memories have a resting place. Not until justice is truly, and I mean truly, colorblind will our memories have a permanent resting place. Not until there is an overflowing line. Not until there is an overflowing line at every Black voting precinct in America can the sacrifices that we made be accepted and our memories be settled. June 21st, 1964, ended our days here on earth. But please don't allow our living or our dying to be in vain. Hold on to the sacrifices that we made and know that the fight may be tough today. But if you continue to hold up the blood-stained banner of freedom and equality, then you can be assured that a better day is coming after a while. Oh, yes, better day. A better day. A better day.
A better day. After a while, there will be a better day. A better day. Woo, child. There'll be a better day. Hey, hey. After a while, it will be a better day. After a while, I know there'll be a better day. A better day. Child, there's gonna be a better day. Hey, hey, hey. After a while. Sit down, trade all my troubles in for a lifetime of smiles. I'll forget how hard it's been to run these last few miles. And when Jesus says to me, welcome home, my child, all of the bitter heartaches will surely be worthwhile. Better day. After a while, I know there'll be a better day. A better day. Child, there's gonna be a better day. Hey, 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 after a while. Hallelujah. Said I'll trade all of my troubles in for a lifetime of smiles. I'll forget how hard it's been to run these Mississippi miles. And when Jesus says to me, welcome home, my child, all of the bitter heartaches will surely be worthwhile. Better day, better day, better day. After a while, I know there'll be a better day, better day, better day, better day. Yeah, yes. There's gonna be a better day. Hey, 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 after a while. Well, I'm gonna ride on a rainbow road, travel on the Milky Way, yes. I'm gonna live in a home where I'll have no more rent to pay. No more snow, no more rain, one long clear summer day. Lord, I pray for the coming of the day when I can fly away. Gonna be better day, better day, better day. After a while, I know there'll be better day, better day, better day. Yes, there's gonna be a better day when I see Jesus for myself. There's gonna be a better day. There'll be no more sickness, no more pain, no more heartache, and no more rain. There'll be no more death, no more death. Hallelujah. There'll be a better day, better day. A better day. Hey, hey. After a while.
Four little girls went to Sunday school one day and never came back home at all, but left their blood instead on the sanctuary wall, with spattered flesh and bloody Sunday dresses scorched by dynamite. They left their blood on the wall.
Mother dear, can I go downtown instead of out to play? and marched the streets of Birmingham in a freedom march today.
No, baby, you may not go. For the dogs are fierce and wild. Clubs and hoses, guns in jail aren't good for a child.
But Mom, girl, I won't be alone. Other children will go with me,
And we'll march the streets of Birmingham.
yeah, Mom, to make our country free.
No, baby, you may not go. For I fear the guns will fire. But you may go to church instead and sing in the children's choir.
The mother smiled to know her child would be in the second place. But that smile was the last smile to come upon her face. For when she heard the explosion, her eyes grew wet and wild.
She ran to the streets of Birmingham. She ran to the streets of Birmingham. She ran to the streets of Birmingham. Oh, for the child. God, the victim bled and breathed and lifted out a shoe. Oh, God. This is the shoe my baby wore. But baby, where are you? My baby.
People all over the earth turn right, for no one would call a more cowardly sound. And the choirs kept singing of freedom. So many Sundays have come and gone since that Sunday in 1963. There is no resting place for those 4 little girls whose lives were small in quantity, but large in quality. Their memories and the memories of others who gave their lives are not settled.
It can't lose headlines. Continue to read that little black boys are killing each other over the latest iPhone.
There are
Black girls 13, 14, and 15 are carrying bags instead of school bus. When our children's ABCs and 1, 2, 3s are being replaced by BETs and NTVs.
When the murder rate is higher than the graduation rate. When there are more children on Facebook. I don't think y'all heard me. When there are more children on Facebook.
Yeah.
Can you read? Oh.
So we found the answers to these questions. Answers that will bring healing to a man.
Yeah.
And a disregard of human life. We must find the answers to these questions.
Yes.
The Bible says, if my people are called by my name, will humble and pray and seek my face, where he forgive their sins and heal. Why so many parents crying? So many children dying. Can there be peace in this world?
for innocent boys and girls. And why all the killing? What are we doing to ourselves? Can there be peace in this land for every woman and man? What are the answers to those questions? Tell me, can there be healing for one so sick and sane? Who has a solution for world in this condition? Can there be peace today? What will the Lord say? My people who are called by my name will humble themselves and pray. Seek my face. Turn from their wicked ways. I'll forgive their sin and hear from heaven, and I will heal their land. If my people would humble themselves and pray and seek my face. From the wicked ways, I'll forgive their sin. I'll hear from heaven, and I will heal their land. The land, oh yes, I will. I will heal their land. Their land, I'm gonna heal their land. My people who are called by my name will humble themselves, I pray, and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways. I'm gonna heal them. My people who are called by my name will humble themselves and seek my face, seek my face. Yes, and hear the land. Yes, I will. People who are called by my name, I will heal them.
Ladies and gentlemen, this journey cannot and will not be complete until every human being fully understands the sacrifices made by those who gave their lives for freedom.
We must understand we are where we are and we are who we are because of those great men and women who carry high the banner of freedom and equality.
Everything they did, every sacrifice they made was to ensure that you and I have the right to
Life, liberty, we are the new keepers of the dream.
speakers,
And the doors.
and the planners,
The motivators.
And the
energizers. So, for who
Let it be my their lives are but a reflection of the present day itself.
The ultimate sacrifices they made have not and should not be forgotten. Thank you for taking them back. Even those whose names may not be in the books of history,
That's right.
we still call to settle your memories and say thank you.
And to say, we still find refuge in your courage, right? We still find strength in your memories.
Right?
For your memories that have found a permanent resting place in the hearts of all of humanity.
And for your spirits that dwell in the shadows of a secret place of the most high God.
For the hope that we will join hands together one day and eternally dwell in that hiding place where your souls are resting.
Because of your sacrifice, Emmett Till.
Because of your sacrifice, James Chaney.
Because of your sacrifice,
Because of your sacrifice, Michael Schwerner.
Because of your sacrifice, because of your sacrifice, Denise McNair. Because of your sacrifice, Cynthia Wesley. Because of your sacrifice, Carol Robertson.
and because of the sacrifice of thousands of others
Who died, bled, and died. We are excited to tell your memories. And we cannot, and we will not give up now.
There will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight, but victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. Come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. Never said there wouldn't be trials. Never said I wouldn't fall. Never said that everything would go the way I wanted to go. But when my back was against the wall, and I feel all hope is gone, I just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong. I just can't give up now. I've come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he's brought me this far to leave me. I know you didn't bring me out here to leave me lonely, even when I don't see clearly. I know that you will decide. Said I've come too far from where I started. Nobody told me. I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. I can't. I don't believe told me. And I don't believe you brought me this far to leave me. So I can't. You know. Don't believe brought me this far to leave me.
Right. Let us give MADDRAMA performance troupe another rousing round of applause. Thank you for joining us for opening of the 70th Anniversary Commemoration of Emmett Lewis Till here on the campus of Mississippi Valley State University. Again, this event was made possible in part by the National Park Foundation and its generous donors. And we are also grateful for the opportunity to partner with the Mamie Till Interpretive Center for such an important and historic event. Before we depart, please note that registration will begin at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning here in the H.G. Carpenter Building foyer. And tomorrow's opening plenary will begin promptly at 9:30 a.m. here in the Walter Roberts Auditorium. There is a dynamic roster of speakers scheduled for tomorrow, and we hope you will join us. If you have not registered, there's still time at www.mtl.edu www.emmett-till.org. Again, at www.emmett-till.org. Thank you again to Dr. Mark Henderson and the MADDRAMA Performance Troupe. And thanks to you, our amazing audience, and have a wonderful evening.